Today is a day for truth. The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for. That kind of power is very dangerous.
Holly, there's many reasons to take a part in a tentpole film like this, but what was the strongest thing that hit you when you first read the script about your role?
Well, I just kind of felt there were no downsides to doing this movie, actually. I thought that it would be fun, and it was. And I would say that the fun was really led by Zack Snyder. Have you spoken with Zack
Not yet, but looking forward to it. Sure.
Yeah, he's just lovely, you know, and I think, you know, what you see is what you get with Zack. He really, truly is that confident and that effervescent and lively and open, and very, very prepared, very efficient on the set, very relaxed. So Zack was a huge selling point for me. You know, he made it very persuasive. But, you know, and it's also fun to do a movie that you're absolutely positive that a whole bunch of people are going to see.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
You know, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's really hard to get a movie made and then marketed and then put out there in a way that people even know about its existence.
Yeah,
and so that's really cool about this.
Your role in particular, it's one that, like a political senatorial role in a film like this is often quite one-dimensional. And as the film begins, you're chairing this commission hearing. You're quite a strong adversary, I guess, in that moment. But then as the film develops, there's a bit more to your character than just that, you know, a one-note authority figure, which was a welcome development.
Yeah, I think she's really led by her own curiosity. Even though she's being led by Lex Luthor, she doesn't really allow him to hijack her process of evaluating the situation. And so I thought that there was a real strength in that. She's formidable in and of her own self.
I think it's really important at a time when there's so much discussion about roles for women in Hollywood that it's a character that could be either male or female. It's not the plot doesn't hinge on the gender of the character. For you personally, is it great to see roles like this actually open up in blockbuster films?
Yeah, I think that's a good point, and I also think that she is kind of inherently female. You know, she doesn't lead with her own ego, which I think in a way is kind of an inherently female characteristic. Women are very used to being kind of communal, and not necessarily in the foreground, and so she used that to her own advantage, and is a leader, and very comfortably in using those skills. Her ability to listen, I thought, was just a very female trait. And I think, you know, that this movie has so many wonderful female parts. It was another really attractive thing about doing this movie was the family of actors that I was going to get to work with, you know,
for sure.
or be in a movie with.